Good afternoon, St. Joseph School families. So, growing up at St. Anthony School in St. Cloud, one of my favorite stories that I remember from elementary school was this story called Stone Soup. And if you're not familiar or you haven't heard the story in a while, it's a story of a few soldiers that go to a town looking for food to eat and a place to stay, and nobody's going to give them anything. So they concoct this idea, and they get a big cauldron full of water. They throw in a few stones and say, "We're going to make stone soup." Now, everybody comes out to see this. And when they bring everybody together, they taste it and say like, "Oh, it's very, very plain. So can we get some onions to add to it?" So somebody goes and gets onions, or can we get carrots, or can we get beef stock, or can we get barley, or can we get potatoes? And one by one, all the villagers bring in different ingredients until together they've made this great soup that's fit for a king that they can all share together, and everybody gets their food. Now, I always liked that story as a kid. It's a great story of teamwork. But one of the things I think about is in a Catholic school like ours, we do this every single day. You know, it's really like tempting to see what we do at school as a transaction. So I pay this, and then I get this good and service at the end of the day that's this product that I take from it. The reality is, Catholic education looks a lot more like stone soup. And it looks that way from teachers that just work beyond the clock hours they have to really give the kids their very best. Or it's volunteers coming out to recess on cold days like today, or lunch duties on lunch duties, to make sure that our kids have enough supervision and that everybody's good. It looks like parents that just dedicate themselves to what we do and reinforce the messages of our school and parish at home, and really sit with kids to help with homework and make sure everybody's doing all right. It's the kids that do their homework and just give their gifts every day. And it certainly shows up in a day like yesterday with our donors. There were so many great stories to pull out of yesterday, whether it was kids bringing in coffee cans worth of loose change, some of it from like before they were born, to donate to the school. Whether it was the foot traffic that came either to our school office or to the parish office with just people coming to shake hands and drop off checks and just really encourage us in what we're doing. It's in all the online donors and the people that had their work match their donations, or our alumni coming from years prior to donate to the school. Certainly want to give a real shout out to Colleen Nava for giving us balloons for it, and especially Christina Mahadi for really working behind the scenes on a lot of our social media posts and a lot of our emails just to get the word out and the message out and really help us from a marketing perspective. Yesterday was a beautiful day, and in great news, we did meet our goal of $60,000 and then some. But it's just a reminder of what we do every day here at St. Joseph's. We make stone soup from all of our efforts together, and the Holy Spirit is at work in our efforts together, and it really produces some wonderful results. Thank you, and have a wonderful weekend.